Conspiracy theories are one of those things that once you start reading, you can't stop. Mysteries and theories about historical and current world events have a way of grabbing the curious parts of your mind and hooking in. And it's so easy to sit up late into the night and read for hours about the crazy theories people have come up with. And the intriguing thing is that most of these theories will never have answers. We can guess and speculate forever, but many of these questions remain unanswered and mysteries unsolved. Today we are going to have a look into some of the biggest conspiracy theories revolving around cryptocurrency that you need to know about. Before we start this video, make sure you leave a like down below by pressing the thumbs up button, and make sure you subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with all our latest content and hit that notification bell. Don't miss any of our brand new videos. Cryptocurrencies are huge at the moment, and it's natural that with a brand new use of money and technology like this, there are a lot of weird theories about it floating around the internet. There are a lot of things we don't know about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, including where it came from and the people who could benefit from its wider use. The named creator of Bitcoin is Satoshi Nakamoto. It's a pseudonym, a fake name, and nobody knows who the real person or group actually is. Theory 1. Bitcoin was created by the US government. Yes, that sounds crazy just saying it like that. Why? What purpose would the American government have for making a digital currency? And then why go to all the trouble of keeping it a secret? Well, there is more to this idea than meets the eye. Put on your tinfoil hat and let's take a look. There is more than one reason that the US government would have for supposedly creating cryptocurrency. Some people believe that Bitcoin was created by the American intelligence services, for example the CIA, in order to finance top secret missions without anyone being able to trace them. Lots of people already neck deep into conspiracy theories already believe that organizations like the CIA do all kinds of nefarious activities that to normal people would be viewed as illegal, but they can get away with it because they're a top secret government agency. Everyone knows that money leaves a trail. That's how a lot of criminal cases end up getting solved, by police forces and the FBI. But does cryptocurrency? Not in the same way, which means that transactions completed using digital currency have a much higher level of privacy. That is why some people believe that the government created Bitcoin, so they had their own legitimate form of currency that could leave their transactions and activities undiscovered. Others believe that Bitcoin was created by the government as a means to create higher inflation, pushing the public to operate using a fake currency instead of having physical assets. This theory goes along with the idea that the government is trying to regulate all transactions, and the hole left by the recession was an ideal time to do this. This is such a popular theory that even people who are experts in digital currency have voiced opinions about it. For example, the co-creator of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, said he wouldn't be surprised if the National Security Agency had been involved in Bitcoin's creation. Theory 2. Bitcoin was created by China. This is one of those theories that has conflicting evidence to both support and work against it. Firstly, China has worked incredibly hard previously to actually ban Bitcoin and stop its citizens from using it. Is this to actually push back the influence and involvement of the West, or is it a charade for the rest of the world because they are actually the ones who created it in the first place? Unfortunately, we have no way of knowing the answer to this for sure, but it wouldn't be the first time a government is suspected of using sneaky tactics to push their own agenda. China has actually come up with their own cryptocurrency called yuan, which is expected to do incredibly well, and some experts even believe that a few years into the future, that will be the dominant cryptocurrency and method of paying for things in general. We aren't sure how accurate that will be, but we do have a couple of ideas. Maybe China only banned Bitcoin because they wanted to push their own currency. If the citizens of China aren't allowed to use any other means of digital currency, their own will have to do well as it has no competition. Or maybe the whole thing is a facade because they created Bitcoin in the first place and they want to run all angles of the market. One thing to bear in mind is that actually China mines the most cryptocurrency out of every other country in the world, so they obviously have a huge investment in it. China has an enormous amount of power on the global stage at the moment. The financial resources due to a long history of trade are massive, and with this much money there isn't much that China can't do. This money makes them incredibly powerful politically, and on the world stage they are able to sway a lot of sanctions and deals. In recent years, the amount of technological capability they have has grown incredibly, perhaps more than any other country in the world. China is also known to utilize this technology in the day-to-day operations of society, sometimes using it in ways which democratic governments in the West view as being too far. The government uses facial recognition software to track the movements of the public every day, wherever they go, which on one hand probably does have some social safety benefits. However, it is incredibly controlling. This, paired with the social credit schemes they have in place, used as methods of punishing people by manipulating their standing in society, all shows the marks of technology going too far. A lot of people think that these factors combined make it a possibility that China created Bitcoin so as to have control of all the digital currency on the market at the moment. Theory 3. Bitcoin was created by the devil. Yes, you heard us right. Our third theory up for discussion today is that Bitcoin was created by the devil, which to most people sounds incredibly outlandish. So join me in making sure your tinfoil hat is nice and snug humbug, and let's have a closer look. There's a particular bit in the Bible that talks about the devil, which has got people wondering. The passage in question is in the book of Revelations and is already popular because this is where the connection between the devil and the number 666 comes from. The passage reads, "And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or foreheads, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark or name of the beast, or the number of his name, 666. Book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 16 through 18. It sounds very strange when you read it in the first time, and it's not obvious straight away how it could possibly connect to Bitcoin and current technology and life. However, the passage seems to be discussing a singular form of currency, which is used by everybody no matter their social status or where they are in the world. A single global currency. Due to different countries operating with different currencies since the dawn of money, there has never been a moment in history where every country used a single global currency, so this passage is clearly not talking about a historical event. The book of Revelations typically discusses things that will come to pass, not those that already have. The passage talks about a mark that all citizens will have no matter their status or culture, and the mark itself sounds as though it is something man-made, not a natural feature of a person. Some conspiracy theorists have speculated that this might even be some kind of implanted microchip. Bitcoin can be tied to a person using his Bitcoin address. In the name of public safety, this might be something that is used in the future to defund criminal activities. The theory here says that this way of tying the cryptocurrency to your identity is what ties you with the devil. So far, not enough people are using digital currency to the point where Bitcoin microchips are going to be implanted under your skin. Not to say nobody has this, some actually have gone this far. But satanic forces aren't going to be able to control the population of the planet with Bitcoin just yet. In short, while we can say for sure that each of these theories is crazy in its own way, it definitely makes for some interesting reading. What do you think? Have you heard of any wild cryptocurrency theories that keep you up at night? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and remember to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss any of our brand new content, and turn on notifications to make sure you stay totally up to date. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon in the next one.